Good morning, babe. Marcos, what are you doing?
Watching YouTube.
What day is it?
I don't know, the 14th?
No. Is it a school day?
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you at school?
So I don't have to go yet.
What time do you go? You don't have a zero period this year?
Nope.
Where's Sarah?
At school.
Why?
Keep the air out of that water thing.
No.
Why is she at school?
Did you make sure it was clean? Did you rinse it out if we put water in it?
Okay, well, the reason why I brought you here this morning was not to show my messy kitchen. Look at all that. Apples. We made smoothies and rice, and I had an egg. Anyway, go. Welcome to Pickles, New Mexico. I was wanting to show you this morning our pumpkins. I believe about a month old now, and they have been blooming. Unfortunately, only male blooms so far. That's all we've gotten. I've cooked up a few. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see that I've sure enough cooked a few of these pumpkin calabacitas. Actually, it's not calabacitas. We do have some calabas growing over there. Are you leaving right now?
Yeah.
I love you. Have a good morning. Be good. Don't forget to pray. Anyway, we do have calabacitas growing. In English, a calabacita is squash. Also, to say pumpkin in German is Kürbis. So you could say Kürbisblumen. In on this for you. There's one. And there is two. I had a third one down that way, but it fell off. And actually, I've had more than one fall off. So we have a couple other female sprouts on these, but they're so super tiny. I won't bore you with all of the sprouts that are on there that are female, but I will show you. Here's some of our tomatoes. The green chilies are, sure enough, starting to grow. Yep, they're in there. Let's see. Get a little bit of a better picture there. There we go. We have some jalapenos, some onion. The cilantro is actually going to seed. I pulled out some already. And it's, these ones look like they're drying up pretty good, so I'll probably pull these ones out also, so we have some to plant next year. We have our onions still growing, and for those of you who saw our bugs in our garden video, we did get rid of most of them after all, and they are starting to sprout again. This is our dill, which we like to add to the rice or whatever other recipes might call for it. That one back there is our fennel. And I've actually learned since I planted these that fennel and dill compete with each other, so they're not good to plant next to each other. Hopefully we get at least a seed. I'd like to say here that fennel is also called anise. In Spanish, we use the anise seed to make bizcochitos. Isn't that a funny looking bloom? Like, that's how it starts out, as a bloom. It's very interesting. These guys, I'm not sure they're gonna go to seed. I have looked them up. I have them on my gardening playlist. So we're probably not gonna post a video about it yet. There's some peas starting to grow. This is a nice female bloom right here. Along with this spider. Look at what spider is that? Ooh.
Hey, Pickles, I'll see you later.
Don't call me Pickles. I'm not Pickles myself. There's some more over there.
That one looks like it's growing. You see it? Babe,
Why are you not looking at the camera? You know I'm recording.
that one right there looks like it's growing. Huh?
Yeah, so far that's the largest one we have.
That one looks like it's gonna grow.
It hasn't bloomed yet.
It's not falling off.
Needs to bloom. I cut the little stem, the leaf that was growing next to it.
Maybe that helped.
Maybe. I don't know if I should have cut this extra growth. I didn't. I think I'm going to plant these peppers today into the ground over there. That's the extra area that we have. So,
Look, I think I'm growing a squash.
did you hear me? Those peppers? Where?
Right there.
Oh yeah, those are squash, aren't they? Is it? I think so. Yeah, we'll have some fall harvest soon. That's good.
Maybe we'll have at least.
If
one
it blooms, it looks like it's gonna bloom, right?
squash. I think so.
Now I know the difference between female and male.
You don't know the difference?
Some people don't,
Okay, well, that's,
but I'm learning it. I'm learning it. I've been studying gardening for this last year and a half.
that's a lesson for another day.
It's about all the birds and the bees. Yeah, I think I'm gonna plant these out there. At least some of them.
You should plant them over there.
That's what I just said. I'm gonna plant them over there.
But make little mounds.
Okay, maybe I'll record that and they'll get to see, and I'll edit this so it's a little shorter. Have a great day. I hope the sound doesn't bother you too much, but I sped up this clip for two reasons. One, to shorten the video, and two, so as not to see too much of my behind during this clip. Also, from the background noise, you can tell that we live in an urban city area. It's not as tranquil as living in Germany or the country. At this point, I'm remembering my husband told me to put them in mounds, and I'm actually digging a hole for them, and I'm realizing that I might be cutting into the roots of the chilies that are next to us. So I was a little concerned with that, and I switched to doing full mounds above the ground after. This report is old, but if you look up and if you're interested in USDA imports and exports, you can find factual information on the farmers, pickers, sources, and wages. New Mexico's #1 import, surprisingly, is bell peppers. Here's where I realized I should have probably decided which plant I wanted to put in the mound first. Maybe be a little more careful next time. That's what I'll tell myself. But in the end, they all got planted successfully. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and sorry it took so long. If you don't like all the voiceovers, let me know in the comments, and I'll see what I can do about that. I think it adds to the effect. And as always, have a great day from Pickles, New Mexico.